The teardown of the gaming console iQOO 15 is here. This motor that can vibrate in both the X-axis and Y-axis directions is something I've seen for the first time. Domestic manufacturers are also using Samsung's top-tier M-series materials. Wasn't it only Apple, Samsung, and who else that could use it before?
Only iQOO can do it.
The iQOO 15 teardown that you guys have been urging for was bought for $4,999. This phone is really in high demand. I flash purchased 2 units, but both orders were cancelled by the seller. I was really surprised when I checked and found out that the reservation numbers for the iQOO 15 have even surpassed its big brother, the Vivo X300. This time the main color of the iQOO 15 is Ling Yun, which I find quite interesting. From the front, it looks grey, but when you tilt it slightly, it shows a large area of red with an ink painting style. This red gradient inexplicably gives off a vibe of a cultivation novel. Also, the light strip has changed this time. Compared to the previous generation's bold design directly on the front of the decal, this time the light strip is moved to the side, making the decal look like it's floating. I wonder which one everyone prefers. This time the most noticeable upgrade is the screen. It's the first time I've seen a domestic phone use this Samsung M series screen, and it even has a 144Hz display. The key point is that it's using Samsung's latest M14 series material. In the past, it was considered a great favor if Samsung allowed us to use their second-tier top screens. Back then, only Apple, Samsung, and Sony could use the M series. Let's compare it with the Oppo Find X9 Pro, which uses a domestic screen. In terms of brightness, the M14 screen of the iQOO 15 is indeed brighter. Let's take a look again. Both sides claim to reach 1 Ni. From this perspective, Oppo can adjust to be a bit darker, so it depends on your needs. Do you prefer watching movies under the covers or playing mobile games outdoors? However, in this comparison, it's clear that the chin of the iQOO 15 is slightly thicker than the competitors. But in everyday use, without a detailed comparison, you won't notice the chin being thicker. Okay, so how about the internal configuration of this phone? Let's go ahead and disassemble it.
After heating, open the back cover. As usual, this is a violent teardown, folks.
You can see there's still a ribbon cable attached to the back cover. Fortunately, I managed the force just right, otherwise the ribbon cable would have broken. Let's first take a look at the light strip on the back cover. The glowing part isn't actually the surrounding circle, but rather the 4 light beads in the middle. After lighting up, the light is guided to the surrounding light strip through 4 light guide pillars on the top, bottom, left, and right. I would say this design is pretty good because if the light strip is not around the edges, the probability of it getting damaged is greatly reduced. Okay, I turned off the mechanism and you can see these 4 are the light beads from earlier. The entire back cover material is glass, and between fiberglass and glass, I personally prefer glass. Now this is the internal workmanship of the iQOO 15. I have to say, it's really hard to find any domestic manufacturer with untidy workmanship these days, especially when you look at this large area of graphene cooling stickers, which almost cover the entire back. Then near the charging coil, there's an additional ring of cushioning foam. Let's remove the cover plate first. The small thing in the middle is the 40-watt wireless charging coil, which the previous generation iQOO 13 did not have. I wonder if gamers have a high demand for wireless charging. Friends in the comments can let me know. iQOO is different from other phones. Its top speaker is at the very top, so let's remove this top speaker first. From the back, it looks really big, but when you turn it over, the main part is just this section. I checked the it showed me the specifications, and it's the AAC technology 11.5P speaker. This year, most phones are using the 1115 specification speakers, but their suffixes differ, like K, P, E, and so on. If you rank these suffixes, E is the high-end series, F is the mid-range series, and K is the entry level. Next, let's remove the camera and check its imaging configuration today. First, the main camera is IMX921 and the ultra-wide is JN1. The main camera and ultra-wide are the same as the previous generation iQOO 13. The telephoto has a significant upgrade. This time, it's an IMX8 823x inverted periscope telephoto. Many competitors have started using this inverted periscope this year. Does anyone in the comments know why? The advantage of the inverted periscope is that it can reduce the use of internal space. As for the front camera, there's no need to mention it. None of us gamers care about the front camera effect of iQOO. Next, let's remove the motherboard. I'm so touched, guys. This year I've finally seen a pure single layer design motherboard, and you can also see here that a lot of thermal paste has been applied. The corresponding position is its 5th generation Snapdragon 8 Ultimate processor, and there's also the Q3 independent graphics chip. Because of the addition of the independent graphics chip, it supports Honor of Kings at 144Hz. For those who play Honor of Kings, it's just one word: maxed out. You can also see the details. There's cushioning foam on the motherboard's shield, which reduces the chance of damage from drops. Then let's directly disassemble the tail plug section. Remove the tail plug cover. The motor is attached to the tail plug cover, and we will remove it. Looking at the motor, it is a 0916 specification motor from Gear Corporation. However, you can see that it is relatively thick in the vertical direction, and its contact points are designed as 4, while a typical motor has 2. Why is it designed this way? Because this motor has movement directions in both the X-axis and Y-axis, meaning it can move left and right as well as up and down. The 4 contact points correspond to its left, right, up, and down movements. Some volunteers might wonder what this feature is for, so let me explain to you all. The characteristic of this X-axis vibration is like this: bang, bang, bang. The characteristic of the y-axis vibration is more like relatively softer, like this. When they are combined, they can simulate more layers of vibration. With the bottom speaker and the top symmetrically sharp sound of the technology 1115p. The tail plug is also removed. This tail plug rate is USB 3.2 G1 and the wired charging speed is 100 watts. The middle part, the battery, is removed. This also has a quick release design. The battery removed is very large in size and very thick. I looked at the specific data of the battery. It is a 7000 mAh battery, and this year these phones are all moving towards 7000 mAh. It's really impressive. This iQOO still uses a semi-solid state battery with advantages like long lifespan, high energy density, and relatively safe. The manufacturer is still Dongguan Qingneng Technology Co. Ltd. The battery as a whole is designed with a single cell and dual interfaces, which extends its lifespan and increases charging speed. Okay, so this is the complete set of the iQOO 15. Let's take a picture of it. Now, let's restore the phone. The main upgrades of the i15 are the telephoto lens, the vibration motor, and the new screen of the M14 series, which indeed makes it very worth buying. But if budget is a concern, you can also consider the previous generation iQOO 13. Even this year, it doesn't feel outdated, and the current second-hand price is only $2,400, which is more than $1,500 cheaper than a new one. Plus, every phone here has undergone multiple rounds of official quality inspection, so the quality is guaranteed.
I feel that this iQOO 15, in terms of configuration, lacks nothing now.
Ah no, something's still missing. There's a little blue label missing here.